I'm here with the Mayor James Butts Jr. of Inglewood, and congratulations on hosting the 2026 World Cup at SoFi in Inglewood.
I
Uh,
appreciate it. Another great time.
Definitely. And with that being said, is this the biggest sporting event in the city's history?
The FIFA, no, actually, on an individual basis, the Super Bowl would be, but this is going to be like having a series of Super Bowls in 1 month.
Very intense and exciting at the same time.
Exactly.
With all, the fans coming from across the world to this event, when it comes to security measures, I'm assuming there will be a major increase in police presence.
Well, remember this again, we already have a robust public safety matrix for events like Taylor Swift's concert,
Mhm.
Beyonce's concert. So we already have a very, very robust police and public safety presence, but that's going to be augmented by federal public safety presence as well. So
Okay.
we're going to have definitely have everything in check.
Okay, so you're gonna have police presence as well as federal presence there.
Yeah.
Um, it will ICE be one of those? Will they be present at the World Cup events? And what protection exists for local residents regarding that?
Well, to my knowledge, ICE is not going to be part of the federal matrix at this time
Okay, for the World Cup.
for the World Cup, right?
Okay, and if they do, I know there, the unrest that's happening in LA, and then like with the Super Bowl happening in the Bay Area, there was protests and a little bit of civil unrest. Do you have anything planned in case that happens, in case a possible protest or unrest happens for the
Okay.
World Cup when it comes to
So,
that?
so first of all, we always have contingency plans,
Hmm.
but fortunately, we have not had any um, unrest here in
Good.
all time, and so we're not going to wish that upon ourselves. But we do have contingency plans for all outcomes.
Will you actually be attending the games?
When you say I really don't have time to attend the game, I have to oversee what's happening in the city.
Man, maybe a few minutes, or maybe one of the events that
I
you
mean,
spoke about.
I may pop in for a few minutes, but this is work.
And just one more question, Mayor Butts. How do you want the world to view Inglewood when the tournament kicks off?
I, I want them to continue to view us as they do now, as the sports entertainment capital of the Western United States, a city where you can come see the things that you want to see, be entertained, be safe, and enjoy yourself. And that's what the brand that we've developed. We're going to have a series of games that will probably have crowds that rival the Super Bowl. And so it should be at least $100 billion impact on the county.
Wow, 100 billion?
Yes. So
That's insane.
keep in mind the circulation value of money.
That's insane. And what also is going to be insane is the traffic, as we already know, living here in LA County.
Right. But think about this.
Mhm.
In Inglewood, we have about 400 events a year
Right.
across the YouTube Theater, the Forum, SoFi, and the Intuit Dome. And so we have about 5 million people a year come to the city. So traffic is something we're used to.
Mhm.
And traffic is something the residents used to. They know when not to use Prairie, when not to use Century, when not to use Manchester.
Right. And so are you guys like doing anything? I mean, I know we're a few months ahead, but is there any preparation for that traffic and or transportation?
Well, we actually have a very robust traffic management system. We'll have
Mhm.
additional personnel at 2 weeks. Um, and so, I don't want to say it's business as usual, but this is something that we are used to and the residents are used to.
Got it. And speaking of the residents, I remember when Taylor Swift, an event that you're speaking of, that brought a lot of traffic and people. When her concert was here, a lot of people, the residents in Inglewood, were charging fans to park at their homes. Um, what are your thoughts on that when the residents charge people to park at their homes to get close to SoFi?
They're not supposed to do that because our our traffic matrix had restricts residential parking during certain hours to only vehicles that are registered in our automatic license plate reading system for residents so that our residential neighborhoods are not impacted by parking. And so we frown on that and you would be cited if you sold parking in a neighborhood because we want to maintain neighborhood integrity.